Where have I not been? This is like the 6th of 6. Where have I not been yet? I don't think I've been outside. I don't think I started a rave yet, have I?
I don't think
remember.
Okay, rave. Woo!
Shake that booty.
So resale, I start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy like so many others before me. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you, what do you think you're doing? Damn, you didn't remember that you suck at dancing. I'm just the guy who makes lasers. How about you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka? Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. I gained some fun at last!
Yay!
Forever.
Cool story to tell to your grandkids someday.
Mr. Tram.
You hang out
Hey,
afterwards.
I invented the Groovy Musaka. I'm cool.
Oh,
Hey,
just a
what?
little bit. Don't get too ahead of yourself. You hang out
Go on,
afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. You're really making some headway when... What?
I guess I should do this.
Okay.
Never fear, poor teen. I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school.
I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experienced novel. There's no experienced novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui.
Also, we're not teens.
Not even marrying an interdimensional prince?
No, not even that.
What about marrying an interdimensional prince, ironically?
My god, it's so disruptive. It may be the most disruptive thing ever.
No! It seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost, unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going to marry the concept of marriage itself.
I think that's what Liam would dig.
I think that is what Liam would dig. Yes.
But you can't marry marriage.
Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet. Don't you see the brilliance of this scheme?
No.
Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all.
God.
So long, posers. I'm off to deflower a precious social construct.
Well, this will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers.
Hey, this is me! This is another Tulka character. I love proposing marriage to high schoolers, especially in Fixxxer's Twitch chat.
Uh-huh.
That's something you could say when you were still in high school, Tulkas, but... perhaps
Not
anymore.
quite so much now that you are an adult. That
Well,
will get you
Fixxxer-
on a few lists.
Well, Fixxxer, I haven't actually proposed to any high schoolers in your Twitch chat, have I?
I don't know. As soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept, meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and 1 smart.
I mean, Tulkas has said some things to high schoolers in my chat. I know that much.
No, that was something I regret.
Alzorath.
I have no idea what I need. I've got a little bit of smarts, a little bit of fun.
I don't think you're going to get... This is like we're right at the end of the game. I don't think there's any chance to spend any money you might make at this point.
But it might still be a factor.
It may be, yeah. I mean, I guess if you're trying to woo Snake Lady, she might want you to be rich. That would probably actually help, yes.
Try it. That day you spend some time on the library PCs managing your start kicker again, okay. Since we already had this one. Yeah, everything goes to 2 money. Yeah, that kind of... The repeat there kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, life is good. You're a successful trendsetter that has moved Monsterkind forward to a more corpse-friendly society. Or it would be good if you weren't about to crash into the 3 biggest enemies of progress and inclusiveness.
That's our Scottish wolves.
Okay, we have to... Are you carrying a corpse? What a lame lose, the corpses are done. We're taking your corpse so we can make fun with it, you bugger.
The bigots!
Oh! Hey, a corpse! Give it to me! I want its loot! Also, you're a monster, right? Prepare to die.
The haters!
It's me, the interdimensional prince. I'm here in your dimension to marry some cute high schoolers. Oh, what's that you're carrying with you? Is it some kind of dry, skinny, funky-smelling high schooler? Can I marry it?
And, the interdimensional prince? Let's settle with the creeps. Or whatever, this dude isn't good news for sure. This can't be good, you're surrounded by jerks. It's time to fight for your corpse and for a more inclusive and corpse-friendly society. But how?
Am I woke enough to acknowledge your corpse doesn't need a knight in shining armor to protect it and protect itself?
Are you going to marry the corpse if you select love as the answer? Or at least take it to prom?
Sure. Love is always the answer. Oh.
What?
Love is for losers, you bugger.
Also, are you proposing for us to love a corpse? That's kind of wrong.
I'm perfectly fine with it. But as much as I love love, I hate the feeling of thinking love might not be a good thing. Love, my favorite thing, but you can't make it the only thing.
Whatever the blue dude said, loser. Whatever the loser said, loser, you book a wolf back out to I canoe.
If you're a Scottish lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. Oh, sorry.
Oh my.
You're revolting. I'm gonna be sick.
Au revoir. Oh, and I'm totally taking your corpse.
A dude that's fine with marrying a corpse just gave you a lesson in love and relationships. That's a new low for you. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Yay!
I'm a well-rounded individual.
How would you like to screw that up today?
I do not want to screw that up. I think I gotta go back to the auditorium, because they usually get fun points doing that. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. There might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. God damn it. You gain plus 2 creativity, you also lose 3 years of life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway.
You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway towards you.
Yo, so listen, don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad, like maybe even as rad as I am.
Yes! I have overcome Tulkas' hate! Overcome your hate!
I was not hate! You are a boring government bureaucrat, Texan loser!
So I thought it might be sweet if we could, do some crime together.
Well, that's obviously a reference to Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that?
Yes, of course you could, and would, and should.
What kind of crime are you into these days?
Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien.
Shit. Tax fraud and late treason. I mean, I'm
Arson
bold.
and arson.
I got an achievement called True to Yourself.
I got an achievement as well somehow.
I got an achievement.
Thanks for getting me an
also.
achievement, Fixxxer.
Nice.
I don't have my achievement pop-ups. Aw. Sounds like my kind of night.
Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. You smile demurely as Damien pulls out your chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high all around you.
Ready to head out for more arson?
Heck yeah, you are! The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all time in so many ways.
Hey, I had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was the more arson.
Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the so much arson? OMFG, the date was literal fire. But no, like, actually literal fire. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Alright, user.com/wargon111 is tied in smarts with user.com/Bloodmesh Empire, but I want to be the first in everything, so we're going to class!
You're a broke, uncreative dude. That's not really fun and isn't charming in any way.
Man. I am Dr. Brian Morgan 111. I've worked at Microsoft for 8 years. I am the smartest Floridian on this planet. That day, or in Florida, I mean, it's sort of the same thing. That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. I'm so sweet. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. Oh.
The teacher hasn't arrived yet, so everybody's chatting amongst themselves.
Why did you get points if the teacher hasn't arrived?
No. I arrived early to talk to the teacher, but the teacher wasn't actually there. I just got smarts because it was a habitual thing of mine.
Then who was teacher?
The teacher was not arrived yet.
Okay, carry on. Polly and Scott are sitting next to you, and you can't help overhearing their conversation.
Like, all right, I hereby call this meeting of the Prankmasters to order. Prankmaster Dog.
Here!
Prankmaster Geist. Present. Great. Okay, your first order of business, Operation Prank the Teacher.
Should we come up with a different name for the operation? Something more secret?
No, Scott, that's what they're expecting.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we should poop on her desk, yo. Roskilla, Zilla, Godzilla, Nilla, for Zilla.
Like, that's pretty good, but ghosts can't poop, and I want to participate.
Oh, with that attitude, you can't. Good point! What else can we do?
Oh, Miss Lestrade is a vampire, right? Why don't we open the blinds? Then when she comes through, she burns to dust.
Oh boy, that would be such a good prank!
That's why we're the
Prank! Masters! Woo! With a Z! Prank Masters!
Scott and Polly excitedly try to open the blinds, but they won't budge. Seems like Miss Lestrade anticipated this particular prank.
Lame. Well, I'm temporarily out of ideas. Scott?
Nothing.
Anybody. The Prankmasters are currently accepting applications.
You fancy yourself a bit of a prankster, don't you? Why not treat them to one of your amazing prank ideas?
Tell the teacher she's got something on her face. There's no way for her to check. Oh, right, because of the mirror. Right. Quick, become a minister and consecrate the room she won't be able to enter. I mean, I am a minister. I'm the Pontifex Maximus in touch with the beak of Polly the Platypus, with the temple of Dos Nullius. So, I mean, I do consecrate and stuff. And I don't... And that would be mean to, like, tell her about the faith. What do you think I should do, Fixxxer?
I think you should
Follow
tell
your
the
heart.
tell the teacher she's got something on her face.
None of you is an ordained minister, but luckily...
You narrating yourself now? None of you is an ordained minister, but luckily you can do that in 10 minutes on your phone. You quickly chant some prayers and draw a bunch of crucifixes on the chalkboard, just as Miss Lestrade finally arrives. It turns out vampires can enter a consecrated room. They just burn to ash immediately afterwards.
Oh no!
As you wait for Crazy Martin the janitor to come clean up the mess, Polly and Scott approach you with very serious looks on their faces.
Dude.
That was...
Totally awesome!
Next.
I think he's gonna pass out. Tulkas is now a stage purple.
How does any lung have that much air in it?
Breathing exercises, I guess. Well, he has a lot of practice, I guess. Like, you are totally one of the prank masters.
You suddenly find yourself fending off high fives and fist bumps from all sides.
I think I have a headache now.
It's not
needs
every day
oxygen.
someone successfully murders a teacher, you guess. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. The monster prom draws near. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, who am I going to ask to prom? Oh, I want to ask the monster hunter to prom. Oh my god, I can ask. Oh, I was going to say, I thought the option was to date yourself. But none of them. Okay.
Well, pretty much that's what that is.
I guess.
Why
so.
would you want to choose none of them? Is there a penalty for being denied?
Probably.
I think so. I think you get shot down and humiliated, but I think it's also pretty humiliating to just not go to prom. So I don't know. All right, we're gonna have to try our luck with Liam. Yeah.
Well, I'm probably going to fail, but I'm going to go for Vera because she's the only one that I actually had any rapport with through the entire thing. So, wish me luck.
I think that's a safe bet.
Pretty
A
much.
fun fact is that I came in second in the election for my high school's prom king. It was true. Let's see. Well, Scott and I mean, we got off to a rough start.
And had a rough continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you electrocuted him.
but there was the Z at the end of Prankmasters. You can't forget the Z. On the other hand,
Holly was into that as well.
I mean, ooh, I look rad. I mean, we have the puppies. The puppy surfs. I mean, I have to choose Puppy Surf Girl. I'm sorry.
Interesting. You finally
find-
pluck up your courage. Oh, who's
Sorry, go ahead.
am I?
Yeah.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career.
Ouch.
My career and not dating losers like you,
Damn.
Alzorath.
Ouch.
Bye, loser.
It all seems pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought for the right
Achievement-
to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance at finding love.
Achievement
Yay.
unlocked. Epic loser.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom? With you? Stupid fuck. I need spice in my life.
What the fuck?
And if you were spice, you would be... Some fucking bland spice.
What the hell?
Wow.
You're an electric
Wow.
chair. Fixxxer, you're an electric chair.
Wow. I think that
How
was
did
what
you...
was doing.
I'm not sure how you would have
Hang
been
on.
able to do any better with him.
You became a functional person and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you live the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm
I know.
third.
We're
Why
all
am I
gonna get
third?
rejected.
You pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, this is...
This can only go well.
I'm not sure if I can... Oh, I can't bear to press enter. Fixxxer, you have to press enter for me.
I can't.
Can't.
But
But I think your princess is in another castle.
Pasta!
Well, loser, after that you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers.
I gave you puppy surfs!
Gross. It's me. Oh, I finally plucked up the courage. Oh, do you want to narrate?
You finally plucked up your courage and asked your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Oh, I see. You mean like going ironically, right? How smart of you. Yeah, I can totally see it. Let's go to prom together, but as a way of internally mocking all those hollow phonies. Even if we're doing
What?
literally the same thing they're doing. Genius.
What?
Hey!
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Amazing!
So
What?
What?
Even after the
We need
cuddling
to-
incident.
Prom night was dreamy, and we need to sabotage it. You and Liam criticized the vulgar musical choices of the band the entire night. And at one point, you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin.
Amazing. I love theremins.
A renowned music blogger happened to be there because, for some reason, she thinks the next big thing will be found at a high school prom or whatever. She said, I understood virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde, and too much of an intellectual delicacy even for me. I give it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam D. Lioncourt and Maroka crashing future prom nights. They will wow you. You both kept a copy of the review as a memory of such a wonderful night together.
Woo!
Wow.
Alzorath is most likely to become president of the party, though.
Party! And Vera owns the most snakes. What?
I feel cheated
That's
out of a
tough.
prom date.
Although it says we got 0 endings? Oh, secret endings, I guess. Okay. So 22 secret endings to find.
Man,
Man.
why did I lose? I wonder if I had asked Scott out, would he have said yes?
Given what we've just seen, it's possible, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
He wasn't very smart, so, you know.
I don't know.
I
Maroka
gave her
screwed up
top-
with Liam, but he still made it.
I only screwed it once, which apparently that's forgivable.
Right.
What am I, by the way?
It
You're
feel-
like a shadow dude.
Okay.
it feels
You know-
like that when you screw another person over, that's probably permanent. But I think it should have
think
reflected in
also.
the interactions afterwards, right? Because
Yeah, the fact that you went on the hot date.
right,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm the only one in here who actually went on a date.
Well,
That's true.
you're a boring electric chair.
I feel
Yeah,
like
but
the Monster
Maroka-
Prom counts as a date, mind you, though, so, you know.
Yeah, Maroka's the only one that got a successful ask out, so.
Well, I
What
was
happens if I
nearly-
click?
I was nearly king of my prom.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Scott and Polly started attending yoga classes. They were highly underwhelmed by the real thing. The Monster Hunter kept on harassing Liam and Damien. On one hot summer night, they ended up having the weirdest threesome ever. It was a life-changing experience for all of them, but they don't talk much about it. Miranda got a job at being princess of her kingdom, which it was actually kind of her job already. Well, you surely don't see her complaining about it. During these 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Totally
I
got
am-
different things to me, though.
Yeah, I'm getting different text.
The first half of it was fine, and then you just, like, went, like, off whatever script I got here. I got Vera
that's weird.
really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin?
What
And-
is the guy in the middle?
That's Blobbert. He's just a cool dude. He just likes to study, and so no one wants to get good grades. Blobbert.
Oh.
During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom, blah, 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 lots of battles. I think we had that, didn't we?
I
Right.
believe so. I think that middle part is the thing where it differed for us. That's kind of weird that it's a different ending for each of us, though.
Well, like I say, the first half of it was the same for me, and then that last bit with Vera just came out
Yeah, me
different. Did you guys get Vera again at the end?
too. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Which is weird considering Al picked Vera, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I wasn't the one who got her.
Weird.
Their main game inspiration was the Yogg. And you can definitely feel it. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this.
Yep.
Been good. Been good. I'm enjoying it. I just wish I dated the Monster Hunter. That would have been cool.
I don't know why I had to lose literally every
Because you
single
electrocuted
time.
the one you love.
Well,
Tulkas sounds
I-
so
I-
defeated.
I just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons.
hey, my Russian book never did anything. Also, how
I
do
think it
I?
impacted your smarts.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
how do I find the Russia? I don't know. I don't even care.
I think some of those ones that didn't specifically tie to events, I think they were just for your stats, weren't they?
I
Yeah.
think that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.
Ooh. And we just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. It's about to get weird.
Bye,
Right.
everyone.
Bye.
We need to send it off on a high note. Okay, what kind of high note should we send it off on?
Not that high note, Tulkas. Please don't hit that high note.
I think erotic fanfics about dragons are pretty high.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Bye, everyone, and
Bye.
remember to subscribe to youtube.com/logon111 and tell him what you think.